Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Hijack 1971, a Korean thriller from 2024 that stars Ha Jung-woo. In the winter of 1971, Sokcho Airport passenger plane pilot Gyu-sik and his co-pilot Tae-in take a flight to Gimpo, Seoul. After following takeoff procedures from the flight attendants, an improvised explosive device detonates, causing terror and confusion among all on board. Due to the explosion, Gyu-sik loses sight in one eye, and Tae-in finds himself in a desperate situation in an increasingly chaotic environment. Now, the film opens in 1969, 2 years prior to 1971, of course, and Ha Jung-woo's character is inside of a fighter jet, doing basic monitoring of airspace. Now, unfortunately, a commercial airplane has been hijacked and is taking a direct path to North Korea. Assuming defection, the Korean government orders Ha to shoot the plane down, and he has to make a big-time decision here. He makes a decision, which I won't tell you which one it is, and the movie spends a bit of time on how that situation plays out. It's a pretty nice introduction that does have an impact on the rest of the film, and it kind of sets everything up. Ha, after that event, later transfers to flying passenger planes, all right? And then we fast forward to 1971, and his own plane gets hijacked. And then the remainder of the film focuses on that event. Now, these kinds of movies, not really on my high priority list. You know, they're kind of like boxing movies. You know, I feel like the premise has been mostly explored, kind of done to death. And really, how creative can you get with this stuff at this point? We've seen these movies a million times, but, not something I'm inherently interested in. But I saw that Ha Jung-woo was the lead actor. That sold me on it, all right? Probably the same reason I watched Emergency Declaration a few years ago, which was another airplane thriller from South Korea. Is this a new subgenre? I don't know. I hope they don't make too many more movies like this. But that film had a very solid cast as well. I do have a review of that one up on my channel. But after watching Hijack 1971, I would have to say it's a pretty basic movie about a plane hijacking. I mean, it's basically what you would expect, all right? Most of the story takes place on the plane in one location. So the script attempts to create suspense as its primary generator of excitement, with a bit of action mixed in. Some of the suspense is earned, mostly because the performances are solid and danger is always present. You know, you wonder if and when some of the passengers are going to try to take down this hijacker. And they try to make plans in secret when he's not looking, stuff like that. Now, some of the character decision-making is a bit dodgy at times, but, I mean, that's almost always the case with thrillers. I've seen far worse in other films. So overall, I think it's pretty good stuff. The bad guy is not really developed very much, but he's effectively repugnant. All right. Another interesting observation, man, when you watch movies that are set, like, say, back in, like, the 1990s or prior at either airports or on airplanes, just the complete lack of safety precautions and security members is almost humorous. You know, this is 1970s air travel. Bring whatever you want on the plane, basically, you know? But it's always interesting to see that, you know, post 9/11 society. You know, looking back at movies like this, it was pretty crazy. But what little action we get in this film is in the form of airplane, I guess, maneuvers and even shootouts. You know, basically other planes trying to shoot down this commercial airliner, or the commercial airliner having to make, like, drastic maneuvers for whatever reason. The special effects are kind of underwhelming for a 2024 film. Some of them, I can't tell if they use CGI or what, but it looked a little weird at times, you know? It gets the job done, I guess. You know, these sequences are fun to a degree, even though I highly doubt that a commercial airliner from 1971 could actually pull off some of these maneuvers in the air. But, you know, whatever. It's pretty good. That's my review of Hijack 1971. It's pretty good, you know? But there's nothing here that's going to be surprising or impressively creative for you. I give it a moderate recommendation. Currently available streaming on YouTube and Amazon. And as always, folks, I'll see you next time.